In talent acquisition and recruitment, there are three most important metrics from the organizational perspective: time to hire, time to fill, and cost per hire. We already spoke about time to hire and time to fill. Today we will be talking about cost per hire. You will find out what is cost per hire and how to calculate it. Cost per hire is one of the three most important metrics in talent acquisition and recruitment. It measures how much it costs a company to fill in an open position. It includes all the costs that are associated with closing that position. Example of this can be recruitment team's salary, software that they use, events that they organize, relocation expenses, advertisement, and many others. The cost per hire definition is the following. The cost per hire refers to the total amount spent on hiring a new team member, including all expenses. Cost per hire depends on a lot of things, but mostly on the size of the company where you work, seniority of the position you're trying to fill, and the efficiency of the talent acquisition team. Now that we know what is it, let's talk about how do you calculate cost per hire. The correct way to do it is to add up all the costs that you have associated with hiring people, both internal and external, and divide it by the amount of hires that you made within that year. Average cost per hire in United States is at $4,425. And for executive level positions, it is 3 times more than that, at $14,936 per hire. Talent acquisition is one of the most important parts of the company's success, and yet in almost every company there is a push to reduce the amount that we spend to hire new team members. There is a very rare example of companies like Facebook where they really don't care what is their cost per hire, because they view each of their team members as somebody who can bring up to $1 million in value to the company. When you compare that number to how much you spent hiring them, it's really not that important, because how much you spent on hiring them is significantly less on how much value they're going to bring to the company. That's not to say that companies like Facebook don't track their cost per hire. Of course they do, everybody does. They just don't push the talent acquisition team to reduce the amount that they're spending. They actually encourage spending more because it will bring more valuable talent to the company that will contribute much more than what they originally spent on hiring them. You shouldn't look at cost per hire as a standalone metric. You should look at it as part of all other metrics that you're gathering. This can give you a better picture: is your talent acquisition strategy successful or not, and what can you improve? This is a very short explanation of what cost per hire is and how can you calculate it. Take a good look at where you're spending the money in recruitment. If you find something that doesn't really bring any value, stop spending on that and invest that money into something that will bring value. I hope that I gave you a better understanding of what cost per hire is and how to calculate it. If I did, leave a like on this video, subscribe, and comment down below on what is your average cost per hire, and do you even track information like that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.